I hope you guys like that wild and crazy intro. If not, I'm sorry. But let's get straight into this video. You guys are wanting a low-cost, high-performance filter set, right? Well, this one's a $30 filter set, and unlike most in this category, one, it actually comes with a really good little case, and two, it is not only glass filters instead of plastic or acrylic, but they're multi-coated glass filters. They perform spectacularly. I don't see that they changed my manual set white balance at all, whether I'm using the ND or the CPL. And to be completely forthcoming with you all, the reason I'm recommending this is I have spent probably close to $1,000 on K&F filters. They're Nano K, they're Nano X, they're 2-in-1 filters, they're ND 1000s, all sorts of stuff. They have never done me wrong. I just keep going back. I know that's the best price to performance, in my opinion, for my own money. And K&F did send me out this $30 kit right here to give it a look and to review it for you guys. At this point, with modern lenses that have modern lens coatings and sensors that have coatings on top of them as well, you're pretty much going to be using your UV filter as a lens protector. Not to say that this doesn't filter out UV rays, it's already happening through the processes built into the lens and sensor of my camera, so there's no real way for me to test that. But they are an excellent option as a perfectly clear lens front protector. So that does come in here. You also get an ND4, and you get a circular polarizer that's also gonna be about 1.5 stops of lowering your exposure. That's just the name of the game when it comes to CPLs. The big thing here is that it's not leaving a color cast, and it's not changing my color temperature on the CPL or the ND. And you can also stack these two on top of each other to get closer to like a 3.5 or a 4-stop total, which is gonna help you get your scene a lot more under control. And that circular polarizer does work as a polarizer should at canceling out and cutting through glare. And while it's doing that, I'm not getting any weird color distortion. A lot of especially the acrylic or the plastic-based filter sets, you're gonna see bluing or purpling in the corners, and you're really gonna see this weird corner to corner vignetting. You're not getting this here. You're gonna see that the lens I'm using is a super ultra wide 9mm with 0 distortion. The wider the lens, the more prone it's gonna be to showing that weird vignetting. And so if I don't get it in a 9mm that is so wide I can't even turn the filter without my fingers getting in front of the viewing angle of this super wide lens, then you are essentially not gonna have that edge color casting or weird vignetting issue on anything any tighter. I also did not notice any degradation of the sharpness or the quality of the image. I can punch in and it still looks nice and crisp, whether there's no filter or filtered. And the circular polarizer did not get stuck. That's huge because most cheap circular polarizers have 2 smooth rings. Well, with this, you get some very aggressive and well-cut knurling around the base that actually screws into the filter, and you get a couple of softer, more scallop style, but still well-made portions of knurling on the actual circular polarizer part that you're gonna be turning. So you can easily tell where you should be placing your hand to turn and actuate your filter. And then whenever you need to pull this thing off, you have plenty of grip to be able to pull it off. I can't tell you how many cheap circular polarizers I have gotten stuck on the front of my lenses. At this point, I will not buy a circular polarizer unless it has knurling on it. As a sweet bonus, you do get 3 microfibers that come in this kit, this carry case, which also has an additional pouch. Let's open it and see what the microfiber looks like. It looks like a microfiber, and it doesn't look like it has any dust to deposit on your filters or lenses. You'd probably want to fold it up, but anyway, you got a spot to put it in your little filter case here. Link for all this stuff is down below. $30 for a 3-piece set. If you're anything like I used to be, I was always hunting for the best bang for the buck, and I would keep getting these cheap filters, and they would just color cast it, and it wasn't even a neutral density at that point. It was more like a purple density. It would just color cast the whole image, and it would trash my footage, trash my photos. I finally got a good set for a good dollar price that I can recommend to you all, and so link for that's down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this. You'll have a great day.